on your bed. Like, wow, this was the best day ever, or finally my exhausting day is done. Today's topic is going to be very interesting because not only are we going to rest, but we will talk about resting while being also active. Welcome everybody for joining our meeting today. If you are very new and if you are a guest today, I'm just not talking about resting, but I'm also talking about something great, your self-development. And our club, our Hot Cool Milk Club, is a public speaking club that is part of Toastmasters International. At our club, we are aiming to become better speakers, and of course, find a balance between resting and working. So without further ado, I would like to welcome every one of you into our 151st meeting of Bedgasm. So I would like to give the word back to our lovely TMD.
Yo, TMD.
I think you're muted.
Mike.
Thank you, Annie. And I'm surely the meeting today will going well and have achieved a very exciting achievement. And accompanied with us, we have 4 companions known as for key role holders. And I would like to introduce the first one, the timekeeper who maintain our sacred timeline, aka the timer, Toastmaster Jung.
Good afternoon, Toastmaster and guests. My name is Jung, and my role as a timer today to record and report the time for all speakers. I will also alert the time that speaker yield by changing the color of my background to green. Green. Yeah, that's green, yellow, and red. And I will mute the voice of the speaker if he or she is over time. Thank you. Back to you, TMD.
TMD, you are mute again. Unmute.
Okay. Thanks, Jung. Thank you, Master Chung. And the second role is also the important roles today. We have a grammarian, Toastmaster. Thank you. It's your time.
Okay, hello, fellow Toastmaster and friends. I'm Tanju, and today I will be the grammarian for you guys. I will notice each specific words that you say it that have special meanings or activates any senses or any feelings. I will note it down, and at the end of the meeting, I will say it out for you guys, and you guys can guess which sentence who said that. So today, now I will introduce you guys the word of the day. Let me share my screen. Okay. So the word today have, let's see, 9 words, 9 letters, and it's relating to sleep. But because that of the topic of today is Bedgasm, I wanting to do something a little bit different, but also relating to sleep too. Well, the word today is an adjective, and it describes that you cannot sleep. You are cannot sleep, cannot resting, like the opposite of Bedgasm, right? Can you guys make a guess? It begins with the letter S.
Sleepless?
Yeah, yes, actually it's sleepless, correct. Thank you. Oh, who just said that? Mr. Cole, right?
One.
Oh, okay, Mr. Quang.
Square.
Okay, yes.
This right?
Okay, I think one is okay.
Actually, it's me.
Yeah, correct. It's sleepless. Oh no. Oh my God, I don't know how to show. Okay, there. Just the pictures of sleepless woman.
Woman.
Yeah, sleepless without any sleep. I have
Sleepless.
spent so many sleepless nights worrying about him. Yeah, this is the thought of the sleepless woman. Okay, so can anyone please give me an example of something like this? Maybe Miss Tom, can you give me an example?
Wow, me.
Yeah.
Yesterday I was sleepless because I was thinking about my new job. Is correct?
Yeah, absolutely
Totally
correct.
correct.
Good,
Thank
good.
you.
Okay, so
You love?
yeah, that is the end of my part. Thank you. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you. Thank you. And all of you remember the words of the day, right? And remember to embed it in your speech as much as you can. And it will be recorded by our grammarian. And now the third round, the person who helped you to aware the unnecessary sound in your speech in order to help you to build up the fluency speaking skill. Our counter, Toastmaster Herm.
Wow. Hello again. And good afternoon, Toastmaster and guest. My name is Tom. Today I'm a counter. So what do you think about my first introduction? It was not natural. It was not fluently because I added so much into my speech. So as my role is a counter today, I will listen carefully to all speakers. And whenever you use overuse words like and, well, so, but you know, or feel a sound like or when you repeat the words like or this mean, I will take notes and write down. And at the end of the meeting, I will give you a report how many times speakers use the expression. Thank you, and back to you, TNB.
Thank you, Tom. And another person who will work silently the whole meeting, but at the end, he will step out of the curtain and the full of scary atmosphere will surround you. Our listener, Toastmaster Hanyu. Hello? Hello, Hanyu.
I think she's turning on her microphone right now.
Where is she?
Hello, can anyone hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
sorry. Hello everyone. My name's New, aka Jody. You can call me Jody. I am the listener today. My role is to listen to everyone silently, and then in the end, I will prepare some exciting questions, maybe about 10, based on the meeting, and I will ask some of you to answer to see if you actually listen to the meeting at all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, our listener. Now, I think all of you who are familiar with our meeting will know the structure of our meeting, but for the some newcomer who not familiar with us, with our meeting, I would like to introduce you about our skeleton of our meeting. Is we have 4 parts. The first is table topic, where people get the interesting and unexpected question in the limit of time, and they will have to build and they will answer in the limit of time. This is how our people will build up the quick reaction in the rush situation. And the second part is prepare speech, where our speaker will convey their prepared presentation that is built up from their experience, from the precious lesson in their daily basis life. And the third one, I think, is the most important part of our meeting. Is make our meeting matter evaluation, where our evaluator will express what they have observed about during the speech. So they will have not only the speaker, but all of us will empower the strong point, and as well as suppress the weak point, and eventually will help us to build up the perfect speaking skill. And the final part, the reporting, where our key role holder will show up their power. And now it's time for table topic. The mic is your table topic master.
I am back again. Hello, everyone. Me and my pillow cannot wait to set the tone for some impromptu speaking. So if you are new or if you're not, I will tell you anyways. Impromptu speaking is something that not only do we use at Toastmasters, but everywhere in our lives. Whether you're going for an interview, meeting your first date, your second date, your third, whatever, you're meeting anyone, he will ask you some questions and you want to sound natural, you want to sound interesting, you want to sound creative. And this is why Toastmaster created the table topic sessions. And for that, I created really quickly a cute presentation as well. So let me share you my screen. Can you guys see my screen? I guess yes.
I can.
See.
Okay, so I'm going to start with calling up a person. At impromptu speaking, you definitely do not have the chance to choose the question that you want to answer. So this is why today I'm going to choose some people by myself. However, if you want to answer a question, please turn on your microphone and turn on your microphone and say like, Annie, I would like to volunteer, okay? So before, however, I start, I would like to invite our timer because impromptu speaking is crucial with time. So timer, please let us know what is the timing rules for today.
Hi. Take topic which is 2 minutes and 30 seconds. And I will change the color of my background to green at 1 minute. I will show you the green again. Green at 1 minute, yellow at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and red at 2 minutes. And please note that I will mute the voice of the speaker who's overtime at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, Annie.
Thank you so much, timer. Before I start, anybody who would like to be bold and turn on their microphone to say, I would like to be volunteer? I give you 5 seconds.
Oh.
I love you, Annie.
Okay, that's Lee. So Chen Lee, please turn on your camera. You're gonna be our first answer today. Are you here? Yes, you are.
Hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
the question is, tell us about your most exhausting day. Tell us about the most exhausting day. The stage is yours.
Okay, so we all have our tiring day, right? Like today, I think that each person has a different definition of exhaustion.
And I also have my own exhaustion, not only physically, but mentally, partly because of my profession. And the other reason is just my time management is not really that great. So rather than telling people about how exhausted my life is, I'm gonna tell you how to make your life a little bit better, in my opinion. So I think that you should wake up a little bit early, around, well, around the time that no one really wakes up, probably 4, but like before that, you have to like sleep early if you really do have time. And when you wake up, you could have a lot of time for yourself. You could be the time lord of yourself. And because of that, you can choose what you want to do, and you could have longer time to take a shower and a longer time to eat breakfast. And after that, you will feel that, oh, yeah, I'm waking up early. And at 6 a.m., when I'm really wake up, like rather than feeling tired, I'm feeling like, wow, I'm alive. This is life. I I want I want this feeling to happen forever. So yeah, so that's a good point in waking up early rather than succumb yourself to exhaustion. Exhaustion is just comes from how you cannot handle 24 hours a day. So it's best that you should divide your time wisely and be happy every day, every single minute, every single second. Let me finish.
Thank you so much, Lee. I always admire how you can wake up very early. And that's she already shared with me, but now she shared with everybody. So if you want to take her advice, please feel free to. Now I would like to share my screen again because we are moving to our second question. And my second question is, when was the last time you took a vacation? When was the last time you took a vacation, Toastmaster? None. And when I say, hey, I haven't heard you giving a table topic for a long time.
Yes, okay, I will answer the question. Please pin the two on the screen for me. Chị Trung. Okay, I will pin by myself because I am a Zoom master. When the last time I took a vacation, I think the last time I took the vacation is today in November, and I think it's on March when I saw a ride in Jalai province, and I have make this make a speak to this ride. Is I'm breakfast. I write in project level 1. I write, and after that the COVID-19 pandemic come, and I don't have chance to travel anywhere in our country. And my plan is right in the in this vacation. I think this vacation with another people, this could be not a vacation because 2 days you come to another province and take 10 kilometers for run, and after that you always want to sleep when you are on your bus come back to the city and come back to the normal life. But with me, this is another way to enjoy the province lives of the citizen in that, and enjoy the size, the view, because in the way I run 10 kilometers, I can see so beautiful side of this province, and I think if have chance, I will change my distance to 42 kilometers or see more. And I think this is a happiness vacation of the most happiness vacation of my life. Okay, back to you, to topic master.
Thank you so much, Ngun. It was a pleasure to hear you speaking again. I hope next time we can hear you as a speaker too, but I'm not pushing too much of the limit. Now moving on to our third question. Before that, anybody would like to volunteer, please turn on your microphone and tell me.
Me.
Yes, me, I think it's Kwan. Was it you?
Yay.
All right, your question is,
Okay.
Your question is, what are the best ways to rest? What are the best ways to rest? Toastmaster Kwan.
You know, resting is an essential part of the human's life because we are hardworking animals. We want to achieve great things, most of us, and we are ready to expend energies and effort and time and mental effort, everything to achieve the great things that we want in our life. So what we really want to do in between of that, because we don't want to work all the time, that will just exhaust ourselves very fast, right? We want to slip in those hardworking schedule, a real high quality rest. And so the question really is, how can we rest? What is the best way to rest? And I would say there's no true right answer. It varies from people to people. Because to me, personally, my best way to rest is to play with my pets. Because they are always there in hard times, in easy times, in exhausting time. I can always turn to my pet and tell them all of their hardships, all of the challenges, all of their tear-jerker journey that I'm going through, and they will listen, right? But I'm well aware that other people might have other ways to rest that is just as significant to them as my way is to me. Some people want to talk to family. That's great. Some people share with their friends. Some people just lie on the bed, which is Bedgasm, right? And to some people, their way to rest is actually sleepless night, when they actually think about their life and their decision. Okay, rest the way you want and come back to you.
I knew you were going to give us like a very deep answer and connect it to our funny topic, Bedgasm. If you haven't noticed, Bedgasm is about resting. Therefore, all the questions related to some certain degree about chilling and resting. And now I would like to choose somebody who I haven't met before. And I see she has a cool Toastmaster background. And that is Toastmaster Alona. Alona, is that how I pronounce it well? Is she
Hello,
here?
yes, it's my name.
Hi, Alona.
Hello.
Would you like to be our fourth?
Sure, no problem with that.
Okay, your question is, what is self-care for you? What is self-care for you, Toastmaster Alona?
Self-care is very important for us. And for me, self-care has three things. First one is eating healthy food. If you eat healthy food, your mind, body will be healthy. And if both are healthy, you can think wisely and also act wisely. The second one is exercise. Eating healthy food and also exercise makes your life active. If you're not active, for sure, you'll always have that bedgasm. You will always sleep, lie down, feeling lazy. That is why exercise is one of self-care. And the third one is self-development. Self-development is also self-care for me. Joining Toastmasters Club is one way of self-care. Why? Because when joining Toastmasters, you gain a lot of knowledge, especially in this club where you meet young people. That is why right now I feel so young because I'm surrounded with energetic, active, and smart young people. And after this, for sure, I will be very healthy, very smart, and also very active. Thank you so much for that very wonderful question because it reminds me that self-care is also a nice way to have a rest. Back to you, our table topics master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Alona. And may I ask, which club are you from?
I am a member of Phoenix International Toastmasters Club here in Bangkok.
Wow, awesome. All the way from Bangkok, everybody. It's a pleasure to have you here at our club today. And thank you for answering my question.
You're welcome.
And next, everybody, we are going back to my very random slides. And that is going to be question number 5. But before that, anybody guests who feel more confident turning on that camera and microphone saying that, Annie, I would like to volunteer? If not, I would like to ask someone from Hanoi Toastmasters, because I see we have some guests from our fellow division. I don't know. Anyway, Hanoi Toastmasters. I see Mintam name. Mintam. No, okay, he doesn't reply. Then how about Hian?
Hello.
Hanoi Toastmaster Hian.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. Are you ready for our 5th question?
But I don't turn on my camera.
Okay. Is it some technical issue?
Yeah, no. Okay. I can answer the question without camera.
Sure. All right. Let's get it. Your 5th question. How should we care for others who work hard? How should we care for others who work hard? The stage is yours.
Okay, I want to be the timer. Who is timer? Please raise your hand. I don't see. Okay, thank you. Okay, can you share screen for me again? I don't know. I don't know exactly answer what I want to think. I enjoy the take care another people. Actually, my parents or sometimes is my best relationships with me, and sometimes I can give another student a surprise gift, and actually work hard. I don't know. Work hard is one problem when you want to care for another. Because if you want to take care to another people, I think we can spend time or sometimes little time is okay. And for another people, and for example, and my parents is so work hard or so yeah, but I sometimes you can cook, you can share some stories, secret story with another. For example, in pandemic, my parents work all day during the COVID pandemic, and I don't meet them a lot because when I stay at home. And then I can task with them, tell me about your some activity, my activity in home, and I think you can sometimes they only just only see the message on don't rap me, but it's okay because I know you still health and okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ian. Even though you said you were so scared at the beginning, I think you've come up with a great idea for answering this long question. So I hope you celebrate that.
Thank you.
For our next question, I would like to ask somebody who just entered our room. Toastmaster Panda, are you here?
Wait, do we have to answer looking like this?
Nope.
Okay.
Would you like to take the sixth question? I'm not showing it yet.
Yeah, okay, I'm down for it.
So, Toastmaster Panda, what are the best ways to rest? What are the best ways to rest? And please turn on your camera. Yes.
The best way to rest. I think most of the hardest things during our time these days is trying to figure it out what to do during tough times and how do we deal with those kind of things. And I think this has been really stressful for everybody and it's been really rough. And sometimes even going to sleep is also kind of stressful as you lie down on bed and you're thinking to yourself, what's going to happen the next day? It's been tough, but we've been through that. And for me right now, sleep may be a very good way to rest, but also the best way to rest for me is interacting with friends, interacting with people that make me smile, interacting with the ones that fills me with energy. Because we've rested long enough. We've rested for way too long, and we need some good quality interaction, or at least I do. Because it's one of the social activity things that will always be the best things, because it has proven that social activity is what makes people happy. Loneliness is what makes you tear apart. And because of that, I strongly believe that having interacted with everybody here, the ones you love, the ones you care for, and having a great time with everybody is the best way to, at the end of the day, go back and have a good, well rest. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Panda, and your pet panda jumping very supportively on the screen. Meeting people is one of the things that I miss so much, and I really hope that we can meet in person. So these whole online thing will go away soon. For our last question today, I would like to ask, I see somebody who has been part of our club for a long time. She doesn't have her camera on, so I'd like to check. Toastmaster Twa Home, are you here? All right, she isn't.
Annie, can I volunteer to answer the last question?
Yes, please. Let me share my screen. My goodness.
God.
Was it you?
So nervous.
Was it YouTube too? I cannot see you. I think it was you, right?
Yes.
All right. So our last question today. Why should we sleep? Why should we sleep? Toastmaster Chuktu.
Wow. I wish I study hard about the science, go more about theory about why we need to sleep. Yep. Thank you for your question, Annie. I want to start my story when I hear your question. That's last one. I got COVID-19. Yeah, it's an old story, but that's very a significant event happened to my life, because the moment when I know I got COVID-19, there are 3 nights consciously I can't sleep. Oh my God! Even I know that time very important to me to have a good sleep, to recover soon. And but you know, I can't. I'm worried whether that's the last day of my life, whether my parents, my cousin, my family will safe because I live with them and I'm the first one in my family got COVID-19. So very negative, a lot of negative thoughts in my mind. And I realized, no, I can't continue like that. It makes me totally exhausted. And I try to ask my friend, my family, how to I calm down, to relax, to get a better sleep. Because without sleep, I totally nervous on the day. So I searching on the Google and now without like I listen to the podcast and up thầy thích Nguyên. Yeah, it's about realism and it made me good sleep. And that night, the first day, I can have a good sleep within 8 hours. And after that day, like I feel I can sleep or enjoy full of my day because I get I gain my energy back and have a better mental health. I'm not stressed, totally stressed like the previous day. And yes, day by day I recover and recover fully. So hope you guys take care and have a good sleep every day, every single day. Back to you, Annie.
Thank you, Toastmaster 2. And thank you so much for sharing again this story. I think it's very relevant and she's literally a survivor, everyone. So it's a pleasure to have her answer with today. And this concludes our table topic session. Unfortunately, I cannot stay and ask more questions. I really like to do that, but everything has an end. And for that, I would like to ask our timer to give us our timing report to see who was within the time limit and who was not. So Toastmaster Chung, I would like to, can you please post the timing report or tell us?
Hello, congratulations on speaker today. You finished your speech well. It only took 2 overtime, but I have no idea why the Zoom master didn't let me know, didn't let me mute her voice. And please refer the detailed report in chat box. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Toastmaster Chung. And the next part after this is the voting session. So I would like to ask Toastmaster here today, who is our Zoom master, to please post the voting. Oh yes, the voting is right there in the chat box. So please click on your voting. It's whether if you were a speaker or not, please give us a vote to who should be the best table topic speaker today. And that concludes our part. It was a pleasure to be a table topic master at Hot Cool Milk. And I would like to give back the word to our TMD, Toastmaster C.
Thank you, Annie. Are you feel exciting enough? Are you warm enough? This is our first part. And now we go to the main event of today's meeting. This is our prepared speeches. And today we have 4 speeches to be carefully prepared by 4 speakers, and I would like to invoke my timer to convey you the timing rule for the prepared speech. Our Toastmaster Jung.
Hey, me again. Prepare speech 7:30 minutes, and I will change the color of my background to green at 5 minutes and to yellow as 6 minutes, and red color at 30 minutes. And please remember that I will mute the speaker voice at 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you. Back to you, TMD.
Thank you, my timer, my lovely timer, Toastmaster Chung. And are you ready? Our speaker is clear about the timing rules. Okay, I think you are. And now, our Toastmaster Tangyuan will come up with the level 1 project 2 with the title is Countdown the Time. And before this, I would like to invoke our Toastmaster Chuktu will be Tangyuan's evaluator. And please, Chuktu, I would like to invite you to speak Tangyuan objective.
Yeah, that is the project to level 1 of Tangyuan's. The purpose of this project is for her to resend a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and to resend a speech, receive feedback from evaluator. So, wish you have a great speech, Tangyuan.
Now, Tangyuan, the spotlight is yours.
Okay, hi everybody. Welcome to the game show that name, Are You Smarter Than the 5th Grader? Okay, I have a challenge for you right now. I'm gonna ask you 3 questions and your duty is to answer each question within 5 seconds. Yes, just 5 seconds. So you gotta be quick, okay? The first question, name 3 people that you love the most. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, time's up. The second one. Name 3 most important things in your life that you really want to do. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, and the last one. The last question is, I want you to look at the screen. Okay, look at the screen and look at your friends' faces and show us 3 styles of laughs within 5 seconds. Okay, 3 styles of laughs in 5 seconds. 5, 4, laugh everybody. 3, laugh. 2, laugh. 1. Okay, time's out, ladies and gentlemen. A big applause for all of us. I can see your smile right now. Well done. Toastmasters and friends, we have just experienced a technique that every MC may use in order to engage audience on the stage. That is counting down. And yet it's very simple, but it's not easy at all. And it's really effective. So whenever you want to engage audience to step out of their comfort zone, to engage and invite your audience to quit procrastination, to focus more, to use time more effectively, to join the game more energetically, you need to count down. And you know what? It works every time that I use it. It works beautifully. Why? Because it's related to a very interesting fact about human psychology. That is, we all have a tendency not to use time wisely until we know that we're running out of time. And it's related to our daily life as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a question for you. Have you ever had a feeling like, today I don't feel like doing anything. I just wanna lay in my bed, just like our topic today, right? Yeah, it's a lazy song. And me as well, I have day of laziness. Oh yes, many days of laziness to be exact. But yeah, we all have many days of procrastination, days of distraction, days of no goal, no purpose, no motivation, right? But I believe that when I remind you about one interesting fact of life, your outlook of life will totally change. So what is this interesting fact? That is, ready? We all will die. Yes. It's a little bit scary, right? But it's 100% true. Each of us, you and me, in this room right now, each of us will eventually die. And the thing is that no one's gonna know how long anyone's gonna live. And no one's gonna know how long we have left in this earth. Maybe for some people, it is years. But for some people who suffered from COVID-19, maybe their time is just a couple of weeks. And maybe some people who suffer from stroke or car accident, their time left is just some minutes. And yes, time may stop, certainly. And we have nothing to do about that. But the beautiful thing is that when we recognize that we will die, people have a tendency to live differently. Personally, myself, when I count down my precious time here in this earth, I start living differently. Just like I stop being distracted by many things that don't matter to myself, and focus more on my dreams and things that are really important to my life so that I can make it become true. And instead of many hurry and half-hearted phone calls to my mom as usual, right now, when I know that my time is limited and her time is limited too, I start spending more time talking to my mom longer and deeper. I spend more time to look at her face on the phone, to hear her voice, and to get to know that I'm so happy right now that I still have my mom by my side. And instead of caring too much about other people thinking about me, I spend my precious time just to make myself happy and live this life to the fullest, but to make each and every day, each and every moment count. Because, you know, at the end, life is not measured by how long we live, but how deep and how well we live it, right? So ladies and gentlemen, Steve Jobs once said, if we live today and each day is our last day, someday you'll be certainly right. Yes, it means that time may stop suddenly and we have no idea about that. So make sure that we live this day, today, we live each day to the fullest, so that whenever time stops, we are so ready and happy to leave this world with no regret. So ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Let's count down and live this unforgettable life right now. Thank you for your listening. Back to you.
Thank you, Thanh Duyên. What an extraordinary presentation with full of energetic. And I think the evaluator will work hard to find the flaw in your speech. And thank you for your speech, really. It's really good. And the next one, I would like to introduce Nguyễn Sơn with his level 1 project trees. why do people fail to do exercise? And for that, I would like to invoke Toastmaster Korean to reach his objective. Toastmaster Korean.
Thank you, the TMD, for this speech. He has two main objectives. One is to have him conduct a basic research method on any topic, so any topic. And two, to present that topic in a well-organized and well-researched speech. So conduct a research and then present it in a well-organized presentation. And I look forward to watching his speech. Can't wait to hear it. Back to you, the TMD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Korean. Toastmaster Wilson, do you hear your evaluation? Do you hear your evaluator? He cannot wait for your speech, and we are. Now, the stage is yours.
Can you hear me, my friends?
Yes.
Okay. Hello, my friends. Let's check this out. You see my clothes? Yes, that is my square clothes. Okay, my sports wear. If you know me, if you see me doing exercise, I definitely mostly wear in these clothes. Okay, and this is like my uniform when I'm doing exercise. Okay, and back to my story. Back in 3 years ago, I wore a ugly, fast, big, chubby, and happy boys with a little bit problem with my health. I will easily get tired because of obesity, and also I got this herniation, or you can call thoát vị in Vietnamese. Okay, and everything seemed happy to me until my beloved girlfriend me. Okay, and I just look at I even look at a mirror, and I look at myself in the mirror. And I just see the ugly, fast, and clumsy boy in that mirror, and I just wonder how people can love me if I didn't even love myself. Okay, so I decided to change myself to be the better version of myself. Okay, and you know that I did it. Okay, and when I come back to my story right now, I do so many types of exercise. I do gym, I do calisthenics, I do workout, I do running, I do dancing, and even I do yoga. Okay, I saw so many people go to the gym. They came and go, and they quit so quickly. Okay, and in fact, according to a research in Lifehack website, they said that 90% of people, they quit after just 3 months going to gym. Okay, and why is that? There are two main reasons they quit the gym. Okay, the first reason is that they do not have enough motivation. Okay, if the people they don't have enough motivation, they will quit easily. Okay, and you know that in my case, I have motivation too. Okay, at the very first time, I take my girlfriend as my motivation. And you know that after just like several months, I realized that why I need to do so hard because of the other people. Okay, and finally I wonder that I should do for myself because I love myself. I respect myself. I respect my body. So I should do like that. Okay, and finally I do like that. I respect myself. I really take care about my health, and I keep doing exercise until now. Okay, and you should do the same, my friends. Okay, and the second reason is that people they didn't split their objective in smaller parts. Okay, people tend to quit if they have to spend so much effort to do the thing. They will quit easily. Okay, and the thing is that if you split your objective into smaller parts, you can do it without any effort. Okay, that's a secret. Okay, my friends. And if you do something like that, you can easily form a new habit. For example, if you want to achieve 21 kilometers running half marathon, you just need to do some simple tasks at the very first time, like walking or running a little bit. Okay? In my case, I just wake up in the morning early and I just walking around the Lake Dream Park for like 5 to 10 minutes. And even I didn't run. Okay. And finally, after just 2 weeks later, I start to run like several hundred meters per day. And finally, after 1 year, I complete 21 kilometers for a one run. Okay. And I think that's a good example for you to start something with a very small step. Okay. And another example is that if you want to have a six pack, or you want to have a sexy hip, right? You can't go to the gym, but you're afraid to get tired and afraid to get pain, right? Don't worry, my friends. Okay, you can do like this. You can show up at the gym and see the other people working out. It helps you too. Okay, you don't need to practice or working out immediately. You just sort of the other people working first. It helps you, my friends. Okay, and my advice is that you need to have like at least 21 days to form a new habit, according to American doctor, Dr. Maxwell Maltz. Okay, he said that. So you need to split the objective into smaller parts so that you can easily complete it in at least 21 days first, okay, to form a new habit. And in conclusion, there are two things that I want to mention to you, my friends. The first one is that you need to have enough motivation, okay? For example, loving yourself, okay? Take care about yourself, okay? And the second one is that you need to split your objective into smaller parts, okay? So that you can easily form a new habit. So 2S, my friend. The first one is that strong motivation. The second one is that smaller tasks, okay? And back to my story, my friends. I was a 74 kilogram ugly chubby boy, okay? And after 3 years, I become 70 kilogram and my body fat come from 22% to 12%, okay? And I can even do like that. You can see that, my friends. I can touch my fifth finger. Most of the rich Canadian cannot do like me, but I can do it. A patient like me can do it. Why the normal like you cannot do it, my friends? So I hope my speech will have some valuable thing and motivational thing for you, my friends, and hope you will start your own journey to become a greater practitioner of exercise every day. And thank you so much for listening. And back to you, TMD.
Thank you, Senwin, for the energetic and excellent speech. And you remind me about the time when I was still Eugene. In this time, I really work hard, and it gave me the strong health so that I can climb the mountain with 50 kilometer or kilogram on my back and climb into the top of the mountain with no answer, with no concern. But now, because the pandemic and some lazy consumers, so I gave up the gym for a long time. Now I will get back to gym immediately after I get back to Ho Chi Minh City. Thank you for your speech, and it's conveying me a lot of energy. Thank you. And the third one, I would like to invite Trúc Thư for her level 1 test project with the speech which title is "It Takes Two to Tango." It's time for you to sign. Toastmaster, thank you.
Do you need to invite my evaluator? I am Thu Phạm, by the way. My evaluator is Toastmaster Lee Trần.
I think you are same level as Sơn Nguyễn. So the objective is already set by Toastmaster Konya.
Oh no, it's quite different because project 3 level 1 in different pathway is not the same. So I'm going to introduce her. Okay.
Okay.
Hello guys. Do you guys know what is dynamic leadership? Dynamic leadership is not only about decisiveness in decision making, but it is also about responding and understanding the emotions of your team, which makes dynamic leadership such a powerful and an important skill. So what is the purpose of level 1 and project 3 of Toastmaster TrueFam for today? It is to learn and review basic research methods and present it in a well-organized and well-researched speech on any topic. Good luck to you today, Toastmaster TrueFam, on your next speech, It Takes Two to Tango.
The mic is yours. Toastmaster TrueFam.
It takes two to tango. How do you tell Toastmaster and friends? Do you like the dance? And like any other type of dance, especially in the tango, it requires a harmony and not just the step, but the co-creation of the two partners to dance. And any relationship in your life require the co-creation like this? I believe, yes, there is friendship, love. And just today, I just want to mention a relationship which is very special and unique, which is mentoring. Mentoring relationship. This mentor-mentee relationship is just like the tango. It is between a senior one and a junior one. And when you know the step already, when it comes to practice in the real life, it will take you more time to learn, to harmonize, and work well with each other. From my story and my research about mentoring, today I will show you how to make your mentoring relationship be a grace and success. And my dear friends, before I tell my story, please raise your hand or give a heart if you have any mentor in your life or any mentor at your workplace or in Toastmaster Club. I believe that in buddy groups at your Toastmaster, Hot Cool Meal Toastmaster group right now, you might find your mentor here. It's just like different from one-on-one mentor-mentee. It's a group mentoring. Yeah, I believe some of you here have. And focusing on the role of the mentee, I have something special to tell you that I got a mentor who is 53 years old. The huge age gap that makes us become a different generation person that I can hardly talk to her in the first day. And in that mentoring program that I joined from Hawaii Ho Chi Minh Women Entrepreneurs Associations, I play as a volunteer, a secretary to observe the couples and make report. And I also find myself a mentor in that community. But the age gap of my mentor, she is a successful businesswoman. She is 23 years old. She already have her her grandchildren. Yeah. And what do I do to talk to her every time we met? In that program, we have to meet each other 12 times a year, which means once a month continuously. And only 70% of the couples at that time can meet this challenge requirements. And only 40% of them feel really happy with the mentors. But why is that? Why is that gap? It's not just about the age gap, but I believe it is also the way the mentee work. When we think of a mentee, we focus on, we wait for the advice and we just want to listen without asking any question. And in my first 2 days, I just asked my mentee something about her life and she tells story about her families. But it will stop at the second day because my mentor start asking me, hey, Drew, I talk about myself, but how about you? You should try to talk to me about you And what exactly do you need from me? You must start. Open your heart and tell something about you. And at that time, I can help you. If you just wait for me, I can do nothing. And from the third day, when I come to meet her, I have to prepare an agenda or the purpose of that day and the plan for myself in the next month. What do I want to change about me, about my weight, my health status, my career? Do I want to switch job? So I started to take an action plan and write down my goals. And at that time, the fourth day, my mentor was very happy to see that, oh, I started to do exercise every morning. I started to looking for the job and explore more about the job description. And you guys may know that she is not the one who give me every advice, but I, as the mentee, will be the one who will show her some of the solution, the options. I will have option A, B, C, D, and I don't know what to choose. So my mentor will be the one who help me choose by asking her question. How dear fellow Toastmaster and friends, in the Toastmaster Club, you have the buddy groups. One may play as a mentor, the other will play the role as a mentee. And at that time, I believe in the first two sections, the two things you must do is first get to know each other. And you may show what problem do you have. What problem, if any problem in the public speaking, any problem with the club experience, any problem with the pathway Toastmaster education program, for example. And for example, you have no idea for your next speech. You have no idea to do the impromptu speech, and you have no idea to prepare for the contest. You may stake out that problem and then clarify your goals. And from the third day section from then on, the group or the mentor, the group leader or the mentor will look at the goals that you get. And then we will discuss about how can you achieve that goal in the next 3 or 6 months, or even in 12 months. And the last fourth step, from the fourth section to the very last section of the end of the term, you may want to follow up with an action plan. And just like that. My dear friends, as a mentee, I believe that you should be the one who really proactive, really proactive to be very well prepared in each meeting. You got to ask the question and prepare the agenda or prepare the thing you want to talk with your mentor. And then the mentor can be very energized to talk to you. Our dear mentees, you are the one who give the energy. You are the energy donors, not the energy recipients. Because your mentor may be very busy and they may need you to motivate them also. So it's like in the tango, you two have to dance and work and harmonize with each other to make this mentoring relationship a success. And I read from the Harvard Business Review or many research that I read from the mentoring federations. They advise us as a mentee, you should be very proactive to get in touch with your mentor. And for the last few things, I will show you the difference between mentee and the coachee. So a coachee, you will get some like performance driven, but a mentee, you may get the development driven, and you will ask a lot more questions, prepare everything before you reach your mentor. Different from a coach and coaching. The coach may ask, but in the mentor, the coach from the mentoring program, the mentee who will the one will ask and talk more about you and yourself and what the solution you have. And from what I share, I believe at the buddy group program at Hot Commute Toastmaster will be a very success when you are proactive mentee. Back to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Trúc, for the somebody please turn off the speaker. Thank you for thank you, Trúc Phạm, for the extraordinary speech, and your present is very fluency and inspiring. Thank you again. And the final speaker today will be Phương Miu I don't know if this is your real name. Fill me with level 5 elective project with the title is a dog. And I would like to invoke our Toastmaster Kiwan to speak her objective. Toastmaster Kiwan, it's time for you.
Okay, so this is her level 5 elective project 5 elective speech, right? And the project itself is have the objective is that she learned how to like her to express her lesson, right? To find her way of presenting. But the speech itself today is for her to find her style of leadership and express it to all of the people in the meeting. And a special thing about this speech today is that she will be presenting it in a very special language, Vietnamese. We don't usually hear it in Toastmasters, right? And so, okay, I think this will be a great experience for all of us in the meeting, and I hope her all the best for her performance. Back to you.
Thank you, Kiwan. It's time for you, Phương Miu.
Sorry, trước khi mình nói thì mình có 30 giây để chuẩn bị, đúng không? Thì mình muốn giải thích, mình xin phép nói tiếng Việt từ đây. Thì mình xin giải thích một chút là cái dự án của mình thì yêu cầu là mình đã phải làm một cái dự án khác với các bạn, với một nhóm. Sau đó thì bài nói của mình sẽ là kết quả của cái dự án đấy. Thì trước khi vào bài nói của mình ở Hà Nội đến thì mình có một cái món quà nho nhỏ cho các bạn ở Hot Cool Meal Hồ Chí Minh. Các bạn nhìn vào chat box có thể kích vào đường link, đấy là món quà của mình dành cho các bạn. Mọi người đã thấy chưa? Mọi người đã click vào chưa? Ok, chắc là mọi người vào rồi. Thì timer có thể tính giờ để mình bắt đầu bài nói. Bắt đầu tính trên nhà không? Ok. Xin lỗi tất cả mọi người đã click vào cái món quà pha ke của mình. Tại vì sao? Mình muốn nhấn mạnh lại về cái chủ đề hôm nay mình muốn nói với mọi người, đấy là nỗi sợ. Thì ở đây các bạn có sợ cái gì không? Các bạn sợ gì thì các bạn hãy chat vào cái box chat ấy để có thể chia sẻ với mình cũng như là mọi người để xem chúng ta sợ gì nhé. Bản thân mình cũng có rất là nhiều nỗi sợ, thì hôm nay mình muốn chia sẻ với mọi người những thứ mình sợ khi rèn luyện kỹ năng lãnh đạo tại Toastmasters. Bên cạnh kỹ năng giao tiếp thì mình có 3 nỗi sợ. Thứ nhất, đấy là sợ những thứ mang tính đều đặn và kỷ luật vì mình vô kỷ luật. Thứ hai, mình sợ khi mình phát động một cái gì đấy mà không có ai làm cùng, nó hơi bị ê mặt, nỗi sợ về thể diện. Thứ ba, đấy là mình sợ tạo động lực cho người khác, tại vì tạo động lực người khác nó có một cái tính trách nhiệm và mình thấy cái việc tạo động lực cho bản thân mình đã mệt lắm rồi. Vậy mình làm gì với 3 nỗi sợ này? Mình quyết định đối diện trực tiếp với 3 nỗi sợ đấy thông qua một dự án mình đặt tên là 30 ngày thử thách tự tin hơn. Hình thức mình sẽ đưa ra nhiệm vụ mỗi ngày cho những bạn tham gia và mình sẽ cùng làm với các bạn ý liên tục trong 30 ngày. Ban đầu mình bắt đầu với 2 bạn mà mình chắc chắn là mình rủ là 2 bạn sẽ ủng hộ và tham gia với mình. Rồi ngay ngày đầu tiên khi bọn mình bắt đầu dự án đấy thì có 2 bạn nữa lại xin tham gia vào cùng. Rồi các ngày tiếp theo lại có thêm người tham gia vào cùng. Dần dần thì cái nhóm thử thách đấy lên đến khoảng 15 người. Và bọn mình thông qua những cái thử thách thì bọn mình tìm ra những cái nỗi sợ của bản thân và đối diện với nó. Khi mà làm thử thách thì những ngày đầu rất là tưng bừng, rất là vui. 2-3 ngày sau thì mình bắt đầu thấy có sự ngập ngừng từ một số bạn. Một số bạn thì mất 2-3 ngày mới hoàn thành được một nhiệm vụ. Mình chợt nhận ra là mỗi người đều có một cái nỗi sợ gì đấy. Mình quan sát thấy có bạn sợ rất là đơn giản như là sợ post bài lên mà không có ai like. Hoặc có một bạn thì sợ cái việc khen chính bản thân mình vì bạn ấy không có thói quen khen ngợi bản thân. Hay như là mình sợ một cái thử thách mà nếu nghe có vẻ rất là dễ, đấy là tự đãi mình một bữa ăn ngon. Vì mình là người mắc chứng biếng ăn cho nên là mình sợ việc đấy. Thì thứ mà mình nhận ra đấy là mỗi chúng ta đều có một vài nỗi sợ gì đấy, mà đôi khi những cái nỗi sợ đấy nghe nó rất là vớ vẩn. Thì ở đây mình không biết là có bạn nào tập gym hay là ăn kiêng không? Thì mọi người có thể thả like hoặc thả tim để cho mình biết nếu các bạn có tập gym hay ăn kiêng. Thì các bạn đều đặt ra cho mình bản thân một cái mục tiêu để đạt được, và các bạn phải đổ mồ hôi ở phòng gym, hoặc là các bạn phải bịt mồm bịt miệng trước những cái món đồ ăn ngon để các bạn có thể đạt được cái việc là giảm cân hoặc là có một thân hình đẹp hơn. Thì cái quá trình để các bạn phát triển bản thân thành một phiên bản tốt hơn đó, nó không hề dễ chịu và tiện lợi cho các bạn một xíu nào. Cái việc rèn luyện bản thân ở Toastmasters cũng vậy. Khi mà làm cái dự án này thì mình đối diện với ba nỗi sợ của mình. Đầu tiên đấy là mình nhắc lại, đấy là việc sợ những thứ kỷ luật đều đặn. Thì trong 30 ngày đấy mình là người khởi xướng, thì mình phải đưa cho các bạn ý mỗi ngày một nhiệm vụ, đồng thời lên khuyến khích và động viên mọi người. Mình là người khởi động mà mình lại dừng thì nó rất là ê mặt, mình không làm việc đấy được, cho nên là mình buộc lòng phải tuân theo kỷ luật đấy. Thứ hai đấy là sợ không có người làm cùng, sợ phát động mà không ai làm theo. Thì mình nhận ra một thứ, khi bạn muốn người ta làm cùng bạn bất cứ một điều gì thì bạn phải cho người ta một lợi ích. Các bạn ý phải thấy lợi ích khi các bạn ý làm việc với mình. Ví dụ như hai bạn đầu tiên, hai bạn ấy muốn khám phá bản thân thì các bạn ấy sẽ ngay lập tức đồng ý làm thử thách đó với mình. Các bạn tiếp theo thì có bạn tham gia vì thấy vui, vì thấy có môi trường, có nơi để giao lưu. Nghĩa là với mỗi bạn đều có một lợi ích nên các bạn ấy tham gia. Còn với việc tạo động lực cho người khác, mình rất là may mắn vì ở level 4 mình đã làm qua cái dự án là tạo động lực cho người khác. Thì đây là cơ hội để mình áp dụng lại những cái kỹ thuật ở level 4 vào dự án này. Và kết quả là đến cuối cùng có 10 bạn theo mình đến tận cuối 30 ngày thử thách. Đó là về phía mình. Còn về phía các bạn tham gia cùng mình thì sao? Mình quan sát thấy là có những bạn ban đầu rất là rụt rè, thì sau thử thách đó các bạn đã có thể tự tin mà host những cái sự kiện trong nội bộ câu lạc bộ. Hay là có bạn ban đầu rất là sợ post lên không ai like, thì bây giờ lại bị kiểu nghiện share ý kiến, ai like thì like, không like thì thôi. Hay tuyệt vời hơn là có bạn đã nộp tiền để trở thành thành viên của về Toastmasters. Đau ở đây này các bạn này. Thì khi mà mình lại lên ý tưởng cho cái bài nói này ấy, mình có lên trên mạng, mình tìm một câu đấy là I have no fear, và mình ấn vào Google hình ảnh để xem là có ai nói cái câu này không. Thì cái hình mà mình nhìn được nhiều nhất ấy là hình một con sư tử với cái dòng chữ I have no fear. Nhưng mà các bạn ạ, mình không phải con sư tử, chúng ta là con người, và mình tin là và con người luôn luôn có ít nhất là một hoặc một vài nỗi sợ. Việc của chúng ta đấy là tìm ra những nỗi sợ đấy và tiêu diệt chúng. Trong quá trình tiêu diệt thì tất nhiên là chúng ta sẽ không cảm thấy tiện lợi và thoải mái đâu. Nhưng nếu chúng ta muốn phát triển bản thân, chúng ta muốn tiến lên thì bắt buộc chúng ta phải làm như vậy. Hà Nội Toastmasters nói riêng và Toastmasters nói chung là những cộng đồng, những môi trường rất là tốt để cho các bạn có thể tha hồ thử, tha hồ sai. Chính vì vậy ở trong Toastmasters mình rất là khuyến khích các bạn leo pathway càng ngày càng cao. Vì ở những cái pathway trên cao, mọi người sẽ phải bắt đầu bước vào làm thì mới có bài nói. Bài nói chỉ là kết quả cho những cái hành động mà các bạn đã làm. Khi mà các bạn làm lên cao thì các bạn sẽ phải đối diện với bản thân nhiều hơn. Từ đấy thì các kỹ năng của bạn cũng sẽ phát triển hơn. Ở Hà Nội Toastmasters bọn mình hay đùa với nhau đấy là pathway là thước đo nhân phẩm giá của các thành viên. Thì mình chúc cả mình và các bạn sẽ ngày càng cao giá hơn.
Oh, thank you, Phương Miu, for your sharing. And now, I think I'm not afraid of mosquito. Okay, but because recently I have stayed and worked the whole day in my factory, and it's day full of mosquito. And tonight I will stay until for them to bring their whole pack to celebrate the party. Okay, it's time. I think all our speakers finished their speeches. And now I would like to invite our timer to report the timing, the speaking timing. Our timer, Toastmaster Chung.
Hi. So our speakers are awesome and I love you all. And I also post the detailed report in chat box. Please refer it. Thank you.
Okay, I hope all of you are eligible for the voting. Is it the link for voting, right? Anybody show your power by voting for your favorite speaker. You have 10 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, who not yet done? Please raise your hand. Who not yet done? Raise your hand. I don't see any hand raised, so I think all of you finished the voting. Okay. We've been through the hard work and the amazing speak for our speakers. So this I think this time for you to rest, take some rest to re-energize, because the next part is very exciting. And now what we do next? We separate in some smaller room to chit chat, right?
Yes, it's chatting time. I mean.
Okay. Our SAA, please do your power.
Yeah. Do you want to practice about breakout room? I will do this.
Breakout room?
Yeah, because will we have a 5 minutes to break? So I think that we should communicate in the main room. I mean that we want bring people in the breakout room, but we just in the main room.
Yes. Okay, I think we have too much people in Toastmasters, so we can get people to breakout room for our connect. Okay.
We have 10 minutes for chatting, and after that we will back to the main room immediately after 10 minutes to finish. Okay. Can you divide the room?
Yeah, already.
Okay.
Hello. Hi, District 97.
Hello, chú.
Can I have my evaluations?
Yes.
Okay. It's different from what I'm doing. I think if you move the speaker up front, then the evaluator has more time to evaluate, because you have the table topics up front, then the evaluator don't have time to give the best evaluations. That's what I see. That's why in other club, we speak first, because evaluator will take time to capture and give the best evaluations. Evaluate to motivate. Motivate means that you motivate the speaker, it's him or herself, and you motivate yourself to become a better speaker if you have a chance to give a speech. I see that there is no theme in the meeting. You know what theme is?
The theme is the Bedgasm.
Yes, but that theme belongs to the Toastmaster. He is the master of the Bedgasm. And every time he changed the sessions, he talked about Bedgasm because he is the teacher of the topics. And then I see it's only evaluator evaluate the speaker. The Toastmaster job is to conduct the meeting. He has no say to evaluate because when he evaluates, he influences the evaluator. You don't do that because the job of evaluations belong to evaluator.
Yeah, I see. So you mean the Toastmaster of the day, sometimes he give the command.
Yes, he stays
right?
focused to conduct the meeting in allotted time.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. Another one is, if I'm a table topic master, I invite the member who do not have a speaking role. Because you want to give the speaking time to everyone as much as you can. So today I see 2 evaluators give a table topic questions.
Yeah.
In the meeting, everyone, the best you can do is 1 to 2 minutes of speaking time. And if you add the table topic questions to the speaker role, then you give them more time, but not other people.
Yeah.
So the best is the table topic master has to know who's here and call them up. No volunteer, no raised hand. Because why? Table topic questions is about surprise questions. You go in and been asked to describe a situations. Then you have to think on your feet and blare them out as much as you can so the audience can understand you. So give the time to people that we all come here to learn. We all come here to learn.
Yeah.
Even though there's one lady doesn't want to turn on the camera when she speaks. But we have to encourage her to face, like cô Hiếu nói, if you know your weakness, you learn from it and step out from it.
Yeah. Yeah, I also agree with you that we should encourage every people to step out of comfort zone and speak up, even though that they don't volunteer or they hide themselves from the camera, but they should be encouraged to speak up.
Well,
Yeah.
the way we encourage say that we are here to learn a skill. Public speaking is a skill.
Yeah.
In order for you to advance, you must be master of yourself. Conquer your own fear and show what people, then show what you can do to help others. If I go to apply for a job, the manager wants to know what you can do to help me solve my problem.
Yeah.
They want to know how much your skill, how much your effort can help me to solve my problem. Then you got hired.
Yes. Yeah, thank you for your very constructive feedback. You know, you are very experienced, and it seems that you enjoy many Toastmaster meeting, and you have the, you know, wide view and have the very, you know, constructive feedback for our club, and we
There's
are
one
very
more. There's one more.
appreciate it. Yeah.
Everyone want to talk, or you want me to talk? Okay.
Yeah, you can talk. I'm want to hear.
The beginning of the introductions we call gate, G-A-T-E, gate. The gate is grammarian, counter, timer, and evaluator. We call gates. That's the sequencing for people for speaker role to introduce themselves. Gate, grammarian, counter, timer, and evaluator. At the end of the meeting, then you go in the reverse. The evaluator go first, the timer go second, our counter go third, and grammarian go last. Then the general evaluator will evaluate the evaluator. And general evaluator will evaluate the meeting. Today, it's a pleasure that Miss District 97 welcomed guests at the beginning of the meeting.
Yeah.
We meet on time.
Yeah.
We meet on time. So I don't want to say so. So it's sin.
Yeah. Thank you for your compliment for our club and for me. I feel very happy, and you know, I want to try my best for the next time, because I feel like some encouragement is very special for other people, you know, improvement. Yeah, beside the constructive feedback.
Okay, another one is when you speak, control your spacing.
Yeah.
You see the way I speak, I control my spacing, so every word that you understand.
Yes.
Sometimes you speak too fast, then the audience has to think, what is she talking about?
Wow.
By the time you go to the second one, they have not finished to figure out the first one. That's why pacing is very important. No rush. The point is you got your message across. The point is the audience understand your words. Instantly, the time you say the word, the audience understand instantly. Don't wait until you go to the next point and the audience say, what is that?
Yeah.
Then they behind you, they lacking to catch up with your point. I like Tyson's delivery today. He talked with passions. He encouraged people to get on the treadmill. Come on, you are too fat. Use more emotions. I lose weight because I look at myself in the mirror and I think about, I'm going to die young. Put vocal variety in the speech. Put hand gesture. He has to do hand gesture. Good, because he can move back. He can move forward. He go left, go right. That's a good thing. But add more vocal variety. Slow down. So he will express more the situations, and the audience can feel the way he went through. The audience can feel that he must do to save himself.
Okay, thank you. I'm here. And okay. I think I'm unfortunately to not listen your sharing because I am in the different room from you. But I hope in the near future I have opportunity to hear to have your share about your experience. And now Let's move to the third one. I think this is the more important and make our meeting matter. And the third one is evaluator, where our evaluation where our evaluator have observed and watched all of our speaker, and now they will convey their analyze and their some advice for us to improve our English presentation. And now the first one, I would like to invoke the first evaluator, Toastmaster Trúc Thư. It's time for you to shine.
Thank you, anh Sĩ Đinh. Yeah. Hi guys, let's give Miss June bits of laugh. I believe that's a great speech from the beginning. I really impressed by the Miss June energy, her experience, which she started with 3 questions. It's really totally engaging everyone into her speech, and everyone interacts with completely. Flirt with her body language, her beautiful single voice. Oh my God, I say it's not like the speech, it's like a sharing about her life. And I also love her message with her call for action at the end of her speech. I really sympathy with her message, because in the right time, in the pandemic time, this message impactful to everyone a lot. And I believe Miss June, your speech will touch to everyone deeply. If we can hear more about the situation, you really you realize that you need to live your life like as your last day, because like a countdown time, the symbol, your table topic out like your topic. So have a more related to your topic. We will have more time to sympathy with your situation, and it's good to change to your variety of voice. Like when you in the tough time, you have a chance to talk slow down. You fall in the right time, lower your voice and emphasize. That's even happen. Force you to action, to live and enjoy your life like the last day, and everyone can feel it. So overview, no doubt that with your skill, you already higher than your level currently. And I really love your speech. I hope that next time you have more, will deliver a great speech like that. Thank you for everyone.
Great, thank you, Trúc Thư, for your evaluation. It's nicely done. And I would like to express my apology for forgetting present our timer, but I really appreciate her because to do her job well. Even I not present her before, so I would like to send my apologies. And timer to please convey our to us the timing rule for the evaluation section, please.
Hi, evaluation as a 3 minutes and 30 seconds, and I will change my color of background to green at 2 minutes, and to yellow at 2:30 minutes, and to red at 3 minutes. And please remember that I will mute your voice at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Chung. And the second one, the second evaluator, I would like to invoke Toastmaster Korean for evaluating the speech of Toastmasters Winson.
Thank you, the TMD. Before I jump into the details, I would like us to review the objectives. 1, did he conduct a research? Checked. Did he organize his speech thoroughly and well prepared? Checked. So he met these 2 objectives. Well done. Now, what I like about his speech was he shared his true story, his personal story. It was so inspirational. So storytelling is a way that we want to engage the audience, and we want to grab the audience's interest and attention. So he did it pretty well. And then when he moved to the speech, especially the body part, he talked about motivation and habits. So he skillfully used his body language, especially hand gestures, and a very great and effective demo posture. So I love his speech so much. And this is gonna be one of the most memorable speeches I ever heard. When he moved to the conclusion, he told the audience that everyone can start, but not many people can be able to form a good habit. It's true. And even for me, and it took me many years to successfully create a good habit like exercise. And things to improve for some, I noticed that when you express, when you talked about your girlfriend, how you two, broke up, your face was so cold. I couldn't understand why you talked about your girlfriend and your face was so cold. So I suggest that you put more expression when you talk about your girlfriend or your loved ones. Another thing is, although I love your voice, your vocal variety, you may need to improve your intonation, especially when you want to stress. When you want the audience to remember your message, to form a good, long-lasting habits after 21 days. So stress, those important words, these are important. Finally, next time, I challenge you to add more facial expressions and stress important words, and I look forward to hearing more speeches. Thank you. Back to you, the TMD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Korean. Such a constructive evaluation, and the way you convey it is really clearly and fluency. Thank you again. And the next evaluator, I would like to invoke our Toastmaster Legion for the third speech. Toastmaster Legion.
Okay. Hi. Timer. Okay, em bắt đầu nha. Okay. It takes two to tango. It's just like as the name said. It's not that the best of a mentee or the best of a mentor combines together would make a perfect combo. It's not like that. It takes the experience and the will of a mentor to bring out the best of a mentee to really make what is, I think, Toastmaster Trúc Phạm of today. So I would like to evaluate her on some of these things that she's excels of. which is first of all her engagement with the audience by asking people, by asking our guests like to give a reaction or the heart to the question. Second, she has great hand gestures. And third is her great presentation behind to illustrate her content. However, I think that she can be like work on her diversity of both her voice tone and her voice rhythm. It's a bit fast, which is why there's a part of it, like there's an between her speeches. And also like the second thing is her voice volume can be adjusted so that it could be a bit more colorful and people could engage more with her content. And the third, her presentation is great. However, I think that people are sometimes too focused on the presentation rather than her. So I think that people are very less of using the presentation part. So in the end, I would like to really summarize everything is that her clarity is very clear, her vocal variety, her tone is a bit flat, speed is a bit fast too, and volume hasn't been really distinguished at important points. Third is her eye contact. Her eye contact can be maximized by using the stage space. There's a lot of space in this very small boxes of Zoom. Fourth is her gesture. Her gesture are very diverse, but I want to see more of her like using more of her gestures so that people have a more visual ideas on what you're researching. Fifth is her audience awareness. Like people might be distracted by your own presentation rather than your own delivery of your speech. Toastmaster to fan. And her comfort level. Wow. Your comfortability is amazing. You don't seem to be faced by the audience pressure at all. And 6 is her interest. Your background presentation content is so creative in engaging the audience with your amazing speech. And 6, like she's very well researched and ticks all the boxes in this dynamic leadership pathway because you use the research from like the Harvard Business Review or your own personal story with your mentor at the Association for Women Executives too. So in the end, I just think that all you need is like a bit of wit, and slowing down could make a great difference in terms of more engagement with the audience. That's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Liz. Such a beautiful evaluation, and I am a fan of your voice and the ways to convey your ideas. And the next one, I would like to introduce Ki Quang, which will be an evaluator of full meal. It's time for you, Ki Quang.
Now, before I begin my evaluation, I think our Toastmaster full meal deserve a big round of applause from all of the Toastmasters in our meeting. So yeah, you can feel free to unmute a little bit, or you can use the expression of clapping to show your support to her. Great. I can see a lot of love here. Deserve it. She totally deserved. The speech itself, I would split it into 3 parts to analyze the speech that she made. And obviously a special case because this is a speech made in Vietnamese. So some of you maybe don't know Vietnamese. I will also try to kind of go over the content of the speech a little bit as I go along, okay? She made a speech about fear. And the great thing about this speech is that we all hear a lot of people talking about this topic. We fear this, we fear that. We don't want to face this, we don't want to face that. What makes this battle and particularly memorable for me is that she chose to explore it in a very new way. She don't deny her fear. She don't say that it is something that is bad and should overcome it. And once you get more courage, you will absolutely be not fearful anymore. She says that it is an inherent, an innate part of human nature that even the bravest person have some kind of fear. And it is something that we have to live with. I love that. The message is coherent, it is creative, it is memorable, and it brings something for us to take home with us after the meeting and into the future. I love her intonation and vocal variety because Vietnamese for a language is actually really hard to sound vocally impressive and coherent, because it in itself contains a lot of ups and downs already. So speaking Vietnamese and actually sound like you are speaking it very fluently is hard. She did that. I absolutely admire and respect her for that. Now, something I would like her to do more is to take pauses, because I realize in the speech there are spaces for emotional and impactful moments. And if in those moments, she would actually slow down her speech a little bit and let us dive into the moment, then it would create much more impactful and emphasis for her speech as well. And the other thing I would like to see more is that her eye interaction on the audience, because online meeting is so restricted, and what we actually have to do to connect with the audience is actually look into the camera and see and let them feel that we are actually looking straight into their eye. Overall, I think it is a great speech. I think the message is well done, and we all have something to learn from that message. Today, she overcame her fear of public speaking, and I believe all of us are inspired to overcome our fear as well. Back to you.
Thank you, Kiwan, for the very important, constructive and impact evaluation. And I'm not saying solely your evaluation not only impact to me, it's also impact on us to improve our presentation skill. And now it's time for our timer to show her power.
Hi. Hi, hello. Thank you for detail and very helpful for our evaluators. And now the time for voting your favorite evaluators. Please refer the detail report in chat box. Thank you.
The link for voting is already on the chat box. People, please show your power by voting for your favorites evaluator. You have 10 seconds and it starts now. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's over. Are you done? Are you done? Please give me a signal to show you are finished your voting. Okay, I think you are finished, and you're just trying to show your signal. And now we almost finished the meeting today, but we still have the last part, it's most exciting part and scary part. It is the reporting. And this one I would like to introduce to invoke our grammarian Toastmaster Thanh Trúc for the final part.
Okay, hello everyone. Let me share my screen. Okay, so as I said, my job is the grammarian, and I will say again the words that I am impressed during the meeting. Okay, first thing, say more with less. You could be the Time Lord of yourself. Chị Ly. Whenever you want to encourage your audience to step out of comfort zone, Chị Duyên. You should be the one proactive. Chị Trúc Phạm. Speaking in Vietnamese contains a lot of up and downs. Anh Kỳ Quang. Okay, so those are the words that activate the emotions. I want to share you a fact. Each of you will die. Chị Duyên. Make sure to live each day to the fullest. Chị Duyên. When time stops, we are ready to leave this world with no regrets. Chị Duyên. A patient like me can do it. Why the normal like you cannot do it? Answer. You are the energy donors, not the receivers. Chị Trúc Phạm. You need to live your day like it's your last day. Chị Trúc Thư. Okay, so those are the phrases that people speaking visually. My dream magnetically come true. Chị Duyên. Fluffy, fat, chubby boy. Answer. A lot of people go to the gym. They came and go. Answer. People split objective into smaller parts. Answer. You must start open your heart and say something to me. Chị Trúc Phạm. Before I jump into the details, anh Khôi. When you talk about your ex-girlfriend, your face is so pale. Anh Khôi. Các bạn phải đổ mồ hôi ở phòng gym, bịt mồm, bịt miệng trước một món ăn ngon. Chị Miu. Okay, so coming to the humor part. Cảm ơn các bạn đã click vào món quà pha ke của mình. Chị Miu. Pathway là thước đo nhân phẩm của các thành viên. Chị Miu. Mình chúc các bạn ngày càng cao giá hơn. Chị Miu. Okay, so that's what I have reported from the meeting. And what's the day of the words that I originally recommend with other people? Sadly, I didn't see anyone actually use it. Exactly. So next time, I hope that everyone can be challenged to use the word of the day more. That's the end of my part. Thank you. Back to you, Mr. TMD.
Thank you, Trúc Phạm. Such a very hard word for our grammarian, and I would like you to give him applause. Because she remember all the phrases and write down exactly what the speaker has spoken. It's a great job, and I think no more of us can do this job well like her. And the second one I would like to introduce is our counter Toastmaster term, and I think today meeting your list will be short. Toastmaster term.
Hello again, and now it's time for me to give you the counter report. And as you see on the screen, today I would like to highlight three Toastmasters. Toastmaster Alona, Toastmaster Panda, Toastmaster Khôi Nguyễn. You were so calm and you had no fillers out or overused words. Congratulations. And Toastmaster Han Yu, listener, you have only one Toastmaster Sĩ Đình, you had two N, two one R, one repeat word. Thanh Trúc, you have one two Trung Thammer, you have three one repeated word. Annie, you have one N and two Lee Trần, you have one two Toastmaster Ngân, you have two. Sorry, Ngân. Yeah, two Kỳ Quân, you have one three Hiền from Toastmaster Hanoi, you have one three repeated word. Toastmaster Trúc Thư for one repeated word. Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, one two Toastmaster Nguyễn Sơn, you have no filler sound, but you especially love the word okay. So you have a okay just this. So Mr. xúc phạm, one two three so Mr. Phương Miêu, one for And now I would like to share a little bit tip for improvement for reducing filler sound. As last time, the culture already shared the tip about pause, but today I'd like to share about the slow down the speech, because the reason why you have too many filler sound, because you have to think about what idea you have to say. You need to think about the word you have to use, and maybe you are not familiar with silence in your speech. So let's slow down, because when you slow down, you have time to think about the idea to say or the word to use. Thank you. Back to you, TMD.
Thank you, Toastmaster Tom. People, are you see the reports clearly and you have the advice from our accountant? I think the next time you improve your speech really well and you have the perfect speech way. And now it's time, scary time for us. Our listener, Toastmaster Hanyu, will do her job by as you test you whether you are a good listener or not. It's time for you, Toastmaster Hanyu.
Hi everyone, how are you doing today? Have you been paying attention to every part of your of people's speeches? I want to pick one person first to ask the first question of all. Toastmaster Kỳ Quang. Toastmaster Kỳ Quang. What is Bedgasm?
It's a feeling when you fall into your bed and enjoy that emotion, that stream of relievedness of your aching back and your tiring day and your restless hardships up until that point of the day, when you release it and fall into the bed and your lovely pillow. That's where you feel truly relaxed and all is well in the world. And that's what I think is Bedgasm that Annie told me. Yeah.
Great, very detailed. Now, I would like to ask Toastmaster Wanan. Wanan,
Yes.
are you there?
Yes, I am.
What was TM Kỳ Quang's favorite way to rest?
Our TMD's favorite way
No,
to
TM
rest.
Kỳ Quang favorite way to rest.
His favorite way to rest is to. No, I'm sorry, I don't know. Can someone help me?
Related to.
Close his eyes.
Related
Toastmaster
to
Thanh
his,
Duyên is raising her hand. Call her.
So he likes to play with.
Okay, Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, just say it.
Oh, can I?
Yes.
Yes.
Because I have the same way to rest with Kỳ Quang, so I really remember it well. I love playing with pets, especially dogs. It releases stress for me a lot. Even when I cannot play with them directly, but I can just watch videos on YouTube or Facebook or something, and I feel relaxed. And that's right?
Yes, that's very, very correct. It is scientifically proved that playing with pets are a very great way to rest and to release stress. So if you don't like pets, try a different pet. for TM Lee, if you don't like cats, try dogs. I would like to invite TM Lee Young. I would like her to answer what is one of TM Yuying's three questions at what is one of TM Yuying's three questions at the beginning of her speech? TM Lee, are you there? Hello?
She pretend to leaving.
Oh no. Okay. Can I ask TM Alona?
I'm not so sure how you laugh, I think. How do you laugh?
Three ways to laugh. That's very near. That's very near. It's okay. It's okay. It was very fast the way she shot the questions. So very well. I would like to ask TM Aniko. Ani, what was in conclusion, what is self-care for TM Alona?
Oh, okay. I know. It was eating healthy and damn it, doing exercise. But she definitely said eating healthy though. Those are the two things I remember. Am I right, Alona? Can you please correct me? Yes.
And improve.
And improve yourself. Toastmasters. Yes, we are here, right here. The answer is right here.
Wow, teamwork, huh? Okay, wow. That was very, you have a great memory. Damn. I would like to ask TM Thâm Nguyễn, what is the best way to rest according to Panda?
Oh my God. Actually, today is a meeting. I was a actor, so I was so focused on listening to and so the best way, but can I say playing games or something, because I guess because his hobby is playing game.
It's nearly there. It's nearly there. His best way to take care of himself is to just socialize with people.
Mm-hmm.
I told you this is the most scary part of our meeting. Now you believe me? Keep going, Johnny.
I would like to invite TMD Sweden.
Oh, really?
While we're at it.
I just focus to call myself to do my job, so I cannot remember anything. But okay, you just add me.
What was the main theme of TM's meal speech? What did she talk about in general?
The main theme?
Yeah, like what did she focus on?
She faced on her fear and overcome it, right?
Yes. Her main theme is fear. Face your fears. Okay. Last question. I would like to invite anyone who wants to I want to invite Toastmaster Young Timer, our lovely timer. What was TM so insecure about? Why?
Insecure about why?
Yeah, so what was his insecurity?
I'm not sure, but I remember that he said he is insecure that unhealthy lifestyle and real and gossip, and he do on the best for health, like doing exercise, gym, and running. Is that correct?
Yeah, you gave an even more detailed answer than I could have asked for. I mean, his insecurity is like he was overweight, and so no one loved him because he couldn't love himself.
Yes. So lucky.
Okay, thank you guys for joining me for our pop-up quiz. I hope to see you guys in the next pop-up quiz. Thank you.
Thank you, Jordy. Oh, such a scary and spooky part. And now, do you remember in CMU they have the watcher, right? And now in our meeting we still have one. the one who worked silently and secretly in the beginning of time, and now it's time for he to step out the curtain. Our general evaluator, sorry, she is not he. Our general evaluation Toastmaster Queen Anh.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong with my camera? Wait, technical issue. Hi. So it is now 9 p.m. The time for us all to go to sleep. But wait, there's one thing that you need to do before you're going to sleep. It's time for bedtime story. And today, as your storyteller, I would like to tell you about a tale of 10 mighty soldiers who fought a very long and fierce meeting battle to the end, and they successfully overcome it. Yes, that is our 10 hero holders of today. And I, as the general evaluator, I would like to give you a little bit of my mind about how our evaluator have done so far. So first, I would like to talk about our Toastmaster of the night. That is Toastmaster sitting. I call him Toastmaster of the night because I feel like he's just like a guider who help you to go through this dark and long night of meeting, right? It's very long, very complicated, but Toastmasters sitting made us feel like we are so at ease with his calm and relaxed manner. And even though it is his first time ever done this role, he done it so excellently, and I can hardly see a flaw, even though there are some. But yeah, that is great for the first timer. And one thing that I would like to challenge him next time when he become the TMD, the Toastmaster of the night, or any key role holder, is to be more clear in his pronunciation and more straight to the point. Because I can spot that sometimes during your speech, when you say certain word like invite, you say like invite, and I was like, what is invite? Is that a French word? No, it's like invite.
No,
So
I want to say it invoke.
Oh, invoke. Okay, so I don't know. Okay, just to be more clear in your pronunciation will help the audience to help feel a little bit less concerned and like, misunderstood. But yeah, and more straight to the point that because you are the guider, you help the people to know, oh, now we come to this flow of the meeting. And it's better if you just go straight to the point. So this is the table topic session. And in here, you are going to have the table topic master, and this is her job, and oh, this is her duty. You don't need to drag it a little bit too long. Yeah, make people feel at ease. Okay, this is this part, and okay, this is the purpose of this part. This is what she need to do. Yeah, and that is the role of the Toastmaster of the night. And next, we will go to our angel timer. Most of the time we call our timer evils, but now I must say that Toastmaster Chung is an angel timer. I love it whenever, every time a Toastmaster sitting invite Toastmaster Chung to the stage, she was like, hi, it's me again. It's so cute, right? And a trademark of her to know that, yeah, I'm your timer, but I'm your friend, not evil. Even though she's evil, yeah, she mute people, yeah. And Toastmaster Chung, even though it's her first time being a timer, she also did it excellently. You can see that when she was the timer, she tried to hide her camera so that the speaker don't feel like distracted when doing the speech and seeing the timing rule. And that is very thoughtful of her. What I would like to recommend Toastmaster Chung next time is that you can have a separate camera, a separate device like your phone, so that you can still show your face, because we would really love to see your smile and still show the time to people. And also a part of the timer is to remind the key role holders about the time, the flow of the agenda too. So the timer is not just keep the time of the speaker, but also keep the time of the meeting. So in the meeting, you can see that we have specific time for each part, and it's a job of a timer to help remind our Toastmaster of the day or our table topic master that we go over time in this part, and now we need to cut it so that we keep within the meeting time. And next, we go to our table topic Master Chef, Toastmaster Annie, table topic Master Chef. I call her Master Chef because I know the Toastmaster Annie is excellent in cooking. Yeah, she cooks deliciously and just as delicious as she do her table topic master role. You can see that when we are cooking, we need a lot of ingredients, and you can see that variety of ingredients in her question. It's just a topic of Bedgasm, but she pull in it about self-care, about having vacation, about relaxation, about how to love yourself. So many things in such one topic of Bedgasm. And it help the speakers to share a lot about themselves more. And the next thing about cooking is that you need to have balance. Not too sweet, not too sour, not too spicy, not too much, maybe. And Annie keeps a great balance in her cooking of this table topic session because she invites the members, the guests, and also the ex-members alike so that everyone can feel welcome in the table topic session. So this is a part that everyone can grow, everyone in a meeting, not just our members. And the third, she's very smooth in her cooking. She controls the time very well when she invites the guests and how she keep it within the time limit. And a suggestion for our lovely Master Chef is to be a little bit more lenient with your speakers, because I can see that when Toastmaster Annie asked 2 speakers and they were a bit slow in opening their camera and replying to the message, she immediately switched to another one. And even though it's great to help that so that you don't spend too much time with one speaker, but maybe just give them a little bit like 3 to 4 seconds so that they can open their cam and then answer your question. Because even if I am the one who got caught and to answer, I would be like shocked and I need some second to adjust myself. So just that, and it's lovely cooking, Annie. Now we go to our 4th soldier, that is our gorgeous grammarian Toastmaster Chúc Phạm. Also the first time that she do the grammarian role, but she did it excellently. She has the 4 categories of say more with less, how to provoke, speaking that provoke your emotion, visual, and how to saying that with humor. And also she keep it very nicely in a PowerPoint slide so that we can all see all of the great sayings that have been said in the meeting. And also she come up with a very easy to use word of the day, even though you don't notice it, but I see that people use the word sleepless a lot in the chat box. So maybe you can take into account that because that is excellent use of the language too. And what I would like to challenge Toastmaster Chúc as the grammarian next time is to be more, as to have a word delay with maybe more challenging a bit, word that is not so usual, common, but like more a bit academic so that people can also learn a new word. And it's better if this word has more variation. For example, not just adjective, it could be, you can show also the noun and the verb side of this word so that people can see how to use this word in different settings. And we go to our 5th soldier, that is our accountant. Very clever Toastmaster term. I can see that maybe it can only be you who make the accountant role become so exciting and so informative. She gave us so many tips about how to keep how to not use the filler words, and also to have a tracking Excel file so that we can all see how many times that you use the non-lexical filler words. My tip for Toastmaster term and for our future accountants would be, because we already have the report, you keep it in the Excel file. So maybe you don't need to say it out loud how many times the speaker say this or that, and we can send it later to the speaker. Instead, you can save this time to give more tips to the audience. So you say the tips about how to not use filler word during your speech. But actually, when we are doing the speech, there is this thing about non-lexical filler word and lexical filler word. So the lexical filler word are the filler word like and, so, but actually they are not bad because they help to connect our sentences. And so it is not to be eliminated. So maybe in this part, you can show people the difference between the non-lexical, the filler word that should be eliminated, and the lexical, which are the words that you should use to connect your sentence, and not to confuse between the two. That is a challenge, but I think that our accountant Toastmaster term can be up for this challenge. And now we go to our scary listener. Yeah, that is one scary part on you. I was like noting down and then you call me so scared. But she was very careful in her listening. She took note of the key message of the speaker. And I love that she also gives a piece of her own opinion of how she, the speaker's message too. What I would like to challenge Hanyu next time is to come up with more creative ideas so that you can make this more energetic and welcome everyone in the room to participate in this. Like you do a game show, for example, for people to all participate in this, all listening, because we have all been listening, right? Or you can just invite everyone to just shout out their answer if they know, not just specifically ask someone to answer, so that will make people become more energized and show that they have been listening to. Yay! And last but not least is our 4 mighty evaluators. I must call them mighty evaluators because I must admit, all the speakers today are super good. And I was like, if I'm the evaluator, I don't know what I'm going to evaluate. I will cry and say, oh, you're so good. But our evaluator have done such a great job because they point out the things that the speaker did so well, but also not forget the point for improvement. So let's start first with our evaluator too. She was very encouraging. She points out the good tips for Toastmaster Duyên to use next time. And what I would like to challenge Toastmaster 2 next time is to have more evidence in the tips that you give to Toastmaster Thanh Duyên. Because when you finish your evaluation, it's only the green light. So it means that you still have 1 minute and 30 seconds more. And in that time, I think it would be better if you can add more evidence of, you say that this is the strength of Toastmaster Thanh Duyên, but what exactly did she say or what exactly did she perform, so that you see that, oh, that is the strength of Toastmaster Duyên. And when you recommend on Toastmaster Duyên to do something better, could you please give her an example so that she can visualize more clearly how to actually use your tip? Yeah, so I think that with that 1 minute and 30 seconds of having more evidence in your tip, it will become more valuable for Toastmaster Duyên. And go to Toastmaster Khoi, an experienced Toastmaster. I love that he stick to the objective of the pathway. He immediately say that, oh, okay, now the pathway is like this. There are 3 objectives, and Toastmaster Sơn has done all 3. And also, I like that you have a very good observation of the things that is mostly very hard to notice, like the intonation or the stress when you're speaking, in order for Toastmaster Sơn to emphasize more on the message. And I love that you give the examples too. And you keep it in time, even though you have a very informative speech, but it's still in time. So what I would recommend next time is for Toastmaster Khoi to stick more to the objectives of the speaker. So apart from the objective of the pathway, each speaker will have their own objective. For example, Toastmaster Sơn may want to focus more on his use of intonation. And when you're saying with your evaluator, you can say that, okay, my pathway is like this, but I also want you to emphasize more on my intonation, for example. So you should focus on the objective of the speaker as well, so to give your evaluation more value to the speaker. Now go to Toastmaster Lý Trần. Well, I love that she has a short summary of the speech, a beautiful summary to help the audience recollect themselves. Okay, the speaker's main message is like this, and it also shows that Toastmaster Lý Trần has done a very good job in listening and understanding the speaker. And also, I like the thing that she is very specific in the points of improvement. When she say that Toastmaster need to focus on this point, she gives examples and also on how Toastmaster Chuk's speech could be much more wonderful if she applied the tip. So that is very well done. And the thing I would like to recommend Toastmaster Lee Chen is to not just focus on the points of improvement, but to bring more examples in the strengths of Toastmaster Chuk too. Because when we are doing the evaluation, we need to have a balance, right? Between the strengths and the points of improvement. We don't want to overpraise the speaker, but we don't want to say that, oh, okay, there's just a lot of things to improve, but you have nothing good at all. So I would really love that she can add more examples in the strengths of Toastmaster Thanh Chúc, how exactly Toastmaster Thanh Chúc has performed so well, and how can she actually improve on her strengths too. Most of the time we focus on improving things that we are not good. But what is the point if we do not improve on our strengths, right? Because each of you will have some strengths as a speaker, and we also need to know how to improve on our strengths too. Yeah, and last is our Kỳ Quan. Wow, Kỳ Quan, I must say that this is one of the most perfect evaluation that I've heard from you, because the content was so well, and I love it because even though this is a little bit tricky for Toastmaster Kỳ Quan, because our speaker speaks Vietnamese, but Toastmaster Kỳ Quan was so thoughtful in a way that he understands that the audience, there may be people who do not understand Vietnamese because they're from another country. So he take the time to go over the content of the speaker and to emphasize on the message again. And it helped us to kind of recollect, okay, so that is how the speaker has said. And even though you do not hear it, I think that you can also understand what Toastmaster Mill has said. So that is very well done. And I like that Toastmaster Kỳ Quan, how can level up the message of the speaker to bring it to more the audience. So in his evaluation, he said that Toastmaster Mill overcome her own fear of public speaking. So now it is time for you to overcome your fear too. So he level up the message to bring it more closer to the audience so that we can all gain value from Toastmaster's new speech and also from his evaluation. And I really love that about Toastmaster Kỳ Quan's evaluation. And so that is a long tale of our mighty soldier, 10 soldiers who have been fighting endlessly for like 2 hours. And I just cannot say that I'm so proud of our members, because you've done so well, even though it's the first time for most of you. But yeah, I can see a very bright future ahead for our club and also for Toastmaster community for having you. So back to our Toastmaster of the night, Toastmaster seating. Quack, quack, quack. Is it time to quack? Are you there? Okay.
Hello, can you hear me? Hello.
Yes.
We can hear you.
Okay, Gwen, this is not time for you to quack quack. Oh, such a beautiful, mighty evaluation, and I'm speechless. And I'm not have enough words to evaluate your speech event. I can get it a comment that is amazing. And now we move to the next one. This is our last speech.
I'm back. Yay. Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Just for everybody's information, this is C's first TMD MC role. So I'm really happy with everybody who participated as a keto holder today. You guys did amazingly. And before I announce the secret winners of today, I would like to make some announcements as my presidential duty. First, our buddy team started. We already announced the groups this week. However, I would like to remind everybody to gather up with your groups and set your goals. It is important at the beginning to set a good and doable goal for yourself. And if you do not know where to start, please refer to our members' website and look into what activities you would like to do with your buddy team and how to set goals for the next meetings. We have included a Excel sheet on the bottom of that buddy team page. So please click on the link, scroll down, and perhaps already set what you want to do the next meeting or the meeting after and after and after. So you know what type of roles you want to take, whether you want to be an alt counter, a speaker, an evaluator, the choice is yours, okay? So that was announcement 1. Announcement 2 is it's Saturday night. So if tonight you're free to play some online games, because unfortunately we cannot meet offline, we have a online game coming up at night around 8:30 p.m. Yeah, I see Lee already saying goose duck. That's GD. So it's kind of like Masai, but it's with ducks and it's pretty fun. I myself enjoyed it, even though I really don't like board games, but I enjoyed it too. So that was announcement 2. Announcement 3 is for those lovely guests who will stay with us until the very end, such as Alona and Mr. Who? Kim, I think. Yeah, so if you guys would like to stay and know more about hot cool milk at the end of the meeting, I'm free. Please feel free to talk to me or Quỳnh Anh or Trúc Thư about the club. So yeah, this is announcement 3. Plus, as guests, you can always reach out to us on Facebook. We are also available there as well. So now let's get into the winner announcement. And again, I have a pretty presentation prepared for our winners. Usually we would have a drum roll at the offline meeting and it would be pretty loud, but since we don't have that, I'm just gonna do it with my pencil on my table. So our favorite table topic speaker today is no other than Toastmaster Alona. Congratulations for being the best favorite table topic of today's meeting. I hope you're still with us. If not, well, I don't know. Is she still here?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like to say some words?
Thank you so much. Really intimidating to be here after hearing table topic session down to general evaluation. And yeah, it's very refreshing to be with you guys today.
Yay, thank you so much for joining our club. Yeah, please do join us more because we are still online. So it's pretty easy to join. Yes. And next is going to be our favorite evaluators. Now, today we had 4 awesome evaluators and I was very surprised how everybody could vote. I really had a hard time voting, but the decision is made. And our favorite, what? Oh no, what am I doing? Can you guys still see my screen?
No.
Oh no.
No.
All right, so our favorite favorite evaluator today is Kỳ Quan.
Wow.
Our poet, our designer, our everything.
Poet.
Quan, are you here?
Yay. Ouch. Oh God. Yay. Thank you, you guys.
Awesome.
Amazing. All of the other evaluators was amazing. So yeah, this is definitely a surprise to me, but thank you.
Yay. All right. And our biggest prize always at Toastmasters is a favorite speaker. And today, the same thing happened to me. We have so many awesome speakers today from different clubs too. Thank you so much for joining our meeting today. And the winner is no other than Toastmaster Mew. Thank you so much for joining and having the really nice fake gift. yeah, it was kind of nice. Are you still here, Team Meal?
Oh yes, mình đây. Can I speak Vietnamese?
Yes, please.
Cảm ơn mọi người. Hôm nay mình thực sự rất là vui và vinh dự khi được gọi là đi du học ở Hồ Chí Minh. Cái dịp Covid này mình cảm thấy đây là một cơ hội mình chưa bao giờ cảm nhận được là các câu lạc bộ Toastmasters có thể gắn kết và gần với nhau như vậy. Nếu mà offline chưa Covid thì có lẽ là chúng ta không có cơ hội này đâu. Và hôm nay thì mình rất là vui khi được tham gia với Hot Cool Meal và vinh dự thêm nữa là được nhận giải Best Favorite Speaker của câu lạc bộ. Mình hy vọng là trong các buổi tới của Hà Nội Toastmasters cũng có thể đón được các bạn ở HCM sang chơi với bọn mình. Và mọi người ơi, hãy cùng nâng giá lên.
Thank you so much. I cannot reply in Vietnamese, but I understood everything. And thank you so much for joining. And I do want to join Hanoi Toastmaster for improving my Vietnamese too. So that's it for our winner announcement. Thank you everybody who stayed till 4:40. Again, if you're a guest, your first time joining, you can stay here in the room with me and I can talk a bit more about Hot Cool Milk. And before everybody leaves, we do our favorite thing, which is our picture. So turn on your camera. I know you guys are fabulous, even though if you're shy. Please turn on your camera and we're going to take a group picture, a group screenshot. Team Mio, can you please turn on your camera for your pretty face? Lee, this is the time you actually smile. Lee ơi. Somebody, she re-entered the room. Okay. And Ling, Nguyen Ling, can you also please turn on your camera? If not,
yes, I would love to, but I don't know why my camera is not turning on.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn it on, but it's not working. Yeah, I will try.
You can show us like a heart symbol, like say.
Yeah, I'm really trying, but it's a camera is not launched properly. Check browser media permission settings. Something going on here.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Panda, we like your animation, but we also like your face. Sometimes.
Lazy.
Sometimes. I love that animation, so keep it.
All right, so please grab something that is near you and pose with it. Jody already grabbed her cat. If you have a cat or something near you, just like, I don't know, take a picture with it. I usually have my tumbler or my mouse. Yeah.
Everything around me is green.
All right, so say 1, 2, 3, milk.
Milk.
Jesus.
Milk and cheese.
All right, I took a screenshot. Another one. Oh, time back. Okay, I think it could work. Workable. Thank you so much for joining.
Yes, love you all.
Thank you and bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Have a good evening.
So much.
See you.
Yeah, remember to exercise.
Scary part.
Scary.
Go and check your next project.
Ooh, done so well.
And Zayden, are you free at 8:30? We're gonna have goose stuff.
8:30, I have to go back to my place, and this is where the extremely weak signal. And if I do that, I will have quack. Also.
Everyone will
my
clap for
God.
you. You will be a bunch of ducks.
Like you could use 4G to play it. There's like an iOS and app version. Guys, be happy that you guys gonna play goose stuff. How about when I'm is like that at weekend? Okay, just forget about her.
Bye.
All right, if any guests would like to know more about Hot Cool Milk, it's time to ask any question if you have. Hi, Chu.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I think do you have time report for general evaluator? Toastmaster is a place for us to communicate effectively. If you go into a job interview, they want to know exactly what you're going to do, what you want to help them. Stay focused that's why we have timer report with Toastmaster. You have 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes in table topic to answer a surprise question. You have 3 minutes to answer the evaluation questions. They have 7 minutes to deliver your speech. So those time will train you to be exactly what they want to hear. Nowadays, we have tons of information. If you can impress them in 20 seconds, you are higher. If you keep it longer, they become too lengthy to listen. Stay focused on your message. Stay focused on what you want to say. Another thing I noticed is the format is different from the US format. So I wonder that where you get your coaching from, even though I learned more about job role, and it's very interesting to understand, like listen well, how you say it in Vietnamese? For example, I like the grammarian. She is focused. She captures those memorable phrases. Because why? When you become a news reporter, you want to capture right away what the people say so you can report exactly. That's great on the grammarian. Our counter, you have a perfect meeting today. We have room for improvement. And I don't understand that the Toastmaster job is supposed to be conducting a meeting following the allotted time. It means that he's a master of ceremony and make sure that everything go to flow. And I see that we're missing in the meeting. It's long and we have 4 speakers. They are awesome speaker, great speaker. Try not to, I like the Quinlan talk about quantity. If you say something, you must quantify it. Give its example. Don't say the speech is very good. Very good is not good. You have to give a substance. What do you want to say? Why is so good that you say it's very good? Substance count. They want to know exactly what you know so you can help them. And the club is great. And I hope I can make it again. It's long and half day. So I don't know what I'm going to do this afternoon. I like the morning club more. Any questions? Everyone, my class is like, I can't see. Yes, questions. You guys surprised, just quiet. Come on. This is
Thank you so much for giving us this feedback. We actually really appreciate it. Our organizing team is still working on how to time the keto holders, because normally we wouldn't time the keto holders as strictly as our speakers and evaluators. But fairly, I think we do kept the time as much as we could, given all the circumstances of online meetings. Yes.
Again, you say as much as we could. That's your part. But the part is the speaker. She must know the time that she has to give a complete evaluations. She control her delivery. She can control the message. This is what I want to say. Importantly, people will understand my point. I don't want to talk about things, I don't want to say thing. It has to be quantified. Cut the fat and stay focused on the lean. make it more memorable. Ah, she's right. I like to say when she mentioned quantify. What you mean by that? Again, your speech is very good. It's not very good at all. All right. Anything else? Oh yeah. How about membership due? How much?
Yes, hi. I'm a guest today. I'm sorry, I cannot turn on my video. It's totally not my fault. Yes, so I listened to the whole thing. So I would really love to join you guys. I used to live in Australia. I just came back to Vietnam just last year, so I guess I'm half Australian, half Vietnamese. But I was born here and I grew up here mainly. Yeah, so let me know how I can join, and I think the buddy program sounds like a good idea as well, because that's kind of like keeping people accountable and sort of like improving all together. Yeah, so yeah, let me know.
Awesome. I did drop you a message, but just to clarify, so in order to become a member, you just have to join two of our meetings. So you join today. Do join our next meeting on the 6th of November. And you can just become a member on that day because the application process is very, very quick.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I joined I think two other meetings from another club, also in Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, and the people were kind of like older, so they were a lot more serious. Yeah, so I came into this and like, oh yeah, this is a young crowd, like, you know, I'll fit right in here. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. You can also try add me or Quinyan on Facebook. We are also part of or Tuktu. Yeah, she's three of us are the organizers of this club, and we can help you to process your membership.
Yeah, sure.
Link my Facebook actually. I think you joined Saigon Toastmasters then. It's also on a Saturday, but it's the next Saturday.
Yes, that's the one. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just give my contact info, and then we can match you up with our vice president of membership and our treasurer.
Yes, thank you so much.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey.
Yeah.
How much is the membership?
It's a regular $45 and 45 plus 15. What's it?
45, yeah. Yeah. 45 in this day.
45 bucks? What is a buck?
Bucks, like a dollar, sorry.
$45 from October to April next year.
So about $60?
45.
Yes.
$45 for 6 months. Yeah.
Wow. You guys pay in dollar in Vietnam?
It goes to the Toastmaster International community. So we do speak the membership fee in dollars, but obviously if it converts into Vietnamese dong, which is like 1.5 million for you as a new member. Yeah, we have 2 new members here, so they can check my knowledge on the membership.
Yeah. Okay. Really appreciate your feedback, Toastmaster Kim, because I do really see that the GE is a bit long. But how would you recommend is the right amount of time for the general evaluation? Because there's a lot of role to evaluate.
That's why you have to cut the things you want to, if it's not important, you cut them out.
Well,
the general evaluator has 3 minutes. Same thing as evaluator.
But the GE has 10 rows.
Oh no, that's why you have to be selective. You have to be selective. You have to understand the job role of GE, then just follow the job role of GE, because what you say is captured by Gamarian. Gamarians today, she's doing excellent job to capture those memorable words, sentences. The listener, you guys do a fantastic job to capture those things, but stay focused. If you have the lengthy presentation, and people will distract. because it's not pertaining to them. But you're great. Of course, you capture all of them, but more selective. 20 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, true. So really appreciate that you voice out that. We will try to think through it because yeah, we really want to keep the meeting effective within time.
The word is effective. That's very good words to practice. Effective to communicate. People listen. People will follow. People will take it to heart. Because why? Because you are an effective communicator. All right, thank you. It's 3 o'clock. Oh no, it's 5 o'clock.
Yeah,
Good
thank
night,
you
everyone.
for your yeah.
Okay, click on my mặt nạ. Get well soon.
Yeah,
We
I've
want
already
you to be better.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
Bye.
Oh my gosh, who is he?
Oh my god.
Bye,
Oh my
Bedgasm.
goodness.
Oh my gosh, I feel attacked.
We did the same thing to Vietnam leaders as well.
Really?
Really?
Even a club like Vietnam
Who wants to
leaders?
speak with me? Who wants to làm bánh?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Me Ngọc, the meeting and
You receive evaluation selectively.
I see he talked to you him right in the breakout.
Yeah, he nói tiếng Việt. Chú có nói là chú đó có một cái club mà cũng dạng dạng giống như Toastmasters, nhưng mà chú đó tổ chức một cái club là free cho những người công nhân đó, để cho họ kiểu như là họ cũng được luyện tập giống như Toastmasters, cho nên chắc là chú đó đi nhiều cái club đó để chú đó tham khảo như thế nào á. Cái chú đó rất là gọi là nhiệt tình á, với lại cũng feedback cũng có tâm nữa. Cái chú đó là ok. Thấy vì làm việc cộng đồng á, chú nói là chú muốn kiểu như là chú đó giống như là tụi mình đó thì có 2 level, nhưng mà những người mà có level thấp hơn thì chú đó muốn là kiểu như là sẽ huấn luyện cho họ để mà họ có thể là được như tụi mình vậy đó, nhưng mà no charge, là không có tính phí gì hết á.
Wow.
Không tính phí là sao?
Ý là chú đó tổ chức một cái câu lạc bộ mà giống như Toastmasters á, nhưng mà chú đó làm miễn phí cho những người mà công nhân đó, để cho họ ăn hoặc là luyện public speaking gì đó.
I mean, we don't have club fee, so we are almost free, right? Because everything goes to Toastmasters International.
I don't even know what do they use with that money, right? Like we pay each like $60 for a term, and I just don't really curious what they use that money for. You hosting contests?
Most of the fund mostly go chung là phí